So, hi everyone. Good evening to all and happy Holi to everyone. Hope everything is fine. I'm audible and screen is visible to all. Happy Holi to everyone. Okay. Okay, so without doing any further delay, let's get started today's class. Okay. So basically in this today's class, what we are going to do, we are trying to solve more number of problems based on the different data structures. Like I have included some problems based on arrays. Okay. And also I've included problem based on strings, and also I've included based on numbers, right? Like that, I have included more number of problems. Okay. Some problems are basically almost, you can say, most of the problems I have taken from the previous year questions pattern. Okay, fine. So let's start this today's class. This is your first problem. See, I have attached the screenshot also. See, this question has been already asked in previous years. Okay. So without doing any further delay, let's first read out the problem statement before solving this. The question is saying Alice had a very interesting problem. He has a string S. So basically we have a string S where the string elements contain 0 to 9. Okay. So basically we have a string, but it is containing as element digit 0, 1, 2, 3 like that till 9. Okay. Not A, B, C, D like that. Because the question is strictly saying string where string elements containing 0 to 9. Fine. Then the question is saying find the number of substrings. Okay, we have to find out substrings of a string, of the given string that we take, where the sum of the elements of the substring, listen carefully, the sum of the elements of the substring is not equal to the length of the substring. What does it mean? We will take example, you will get it. Okay, no need to worry. So basically what we have to do, we have to find out how many there are substring which is satisfying this condition. The sum of the elements of the substring should not equal to the length of the substring. Okay. And the question is saying Alice fell asleep as he was lazy. You want to help him by finding out solution before he wakes up. Okay, just see the example. So the first line, we have to take the input n, what will be the length of string. Okay, and then we have to take the input string s. But remember, we have to take the input string. The string element will be 0 to 9. Okay, you can't give A, B, C, D like that. Okay, and the answer is coming 3. How? Let's see the example. So we have s is equal to 201. Okay, this is not integer, this is a string. That's why in double quote. Fine. Okay. Okay, fine. So the question is saying, first what we will do, we will first try out the all the substring that we can generate. In the previous class, we already know how to find out the substrings, right? Using two loops, hope you remember. So I'm going to write the all the substrings. Everything is fine. Is there any something issue? Okay. So what will be the substrings? Uh, Starting from 0 to, someone is saying P. P, what does it mean? P? Convert into array first, then create. Okay. So just see, how can we do it? I am going to generate all the substrings, possible substrings, starting from 2, then 2, 0, then 2, 0, 1. Fine. Then starting from 0, then 0, 1, and then starting from 1. So basically these are strings, no? like this in double quotes. Fine. So the question is saying we have to find out the sum of the elements of the substring. Sum of the elements of the substring is not equal to the length of the substring. Okay, so let's calculate the sum. These are the substrings. I'm going to calculate the sum. So what will be the sum of this? 2, 2 plus 0, 2, 2 plus 0 plus 1, 3, 0, 0 plus 1, 1, 1 and 1. So I have find out the sum. Okay. Then let's calculate also length. What is the length of this substring? Only 2 is there. So means 1 is the length. Here 2 is the length because 2 characters. Here 3. Here 1 because only 0. And here 2. And here 1. Right? So the question was saying we have to count. We have to count the number of substring which is satisfying the condition. Sum of the elements of the substring is not equal to the length. Here see, this is sum and this is length. It is equal? No. So we will take it. I will add 1 in our answer. Means I got 1 substring. And in this, the length, the sum is 2, length is also 2. So we can't take. Okay, because the question is saying we have to take which is not equal. So I will not include this substring. This is also same. So we will not include. And this one, sum is 0 and length is 1. So we will include because both are different. And here length is 2 and sum is 1. So it's different. So I will take it. And here sum and length both are same. I will not take it. So basically how many substrings that are satisfying this particular condition is 3. 1, 2, 3. So basically we have to return 3 as the output. Just see this. This is our output. Okay, fine. Got the question, everyone? Any doubt? Someone is saying, sir, is Python allowed in TCS NQT? Yes, Python allowed. Yes. Okay. So any doubt? No? So how to code it? The first thing, we will be generating all these substrings. Okay. And simultaneously, we will be calculating the sum. After getting one substring, we will be calculating sum. Okay. And simultaneously also we will check by calculating the length of the substring. Now the question is, how can we calculate the length of a particular substring? Suppose I have this input 201. I is here, J is here. Let us suppose for this substring. Okay, how can I calculate the length? By seeing that you can say yes, it's a 2 length because 20, right? But is there any general way with the help of I and J variable can we calculate the length of the substring? Yes. If you see, this is 0 index, this is first, this is second index, right? So if I subtract J minus I, if I do, so J is 1, see, J is 1 and I is 0. But the length is 2, so we have to add 1 also. So 1 plus 1. So basically J minus I, so it will become 2. So J minus I plus 1, we will use this expression, this formula to calculate the substring if you know the I index and J index. Got it? This is the key of the question. Fine? Okay, so let's code it. Question is clear. So we have to take the length as an input and then string. Okay, fine. So let's create scanner class. Scanner sc is equal to new scanner system dot in. Fine. We have to take input n as a length, sc dot next int. Fine. Then what we have to do? We have to take the string also. So string s is equal to sc dot next, right? In this way we have to take the input. Okay. Then fine. Then after that, what we have to do? We will run a to loop. So I am just declaring a count variable to count the substring, right? Because we have to return the result also, right? Fine. So let's run a loop for finding the substring. I is equal to 0, I less than n, then I plus plus, okay? And then for int j is equal to I, j less than n, then j plus plus. Fine. So in this way, we will be getting the substring, each substring. Fine. And also what we have to do for each substring, we have to calculate the sum for each substring. So that's why I have to define int sum here. Fine. Then after what we have to do? We have to calculate the sum. How can we calculate? Just by adding. Sum is equal to sum plus, we can write like this also. How can I get that character? S dot char at j, right? In this way, we'll be getting the ending character. So basically, this for loop is responsible for finding the starting character, and this second for loop is responsible for finding the ending character of the substring. Fine. But here I'm writing s dot char at j. It's a character. How can we add into the sum variable? The, sum is integer. So we have to convert this character into integer. How can we do it? We have to subtract 0 as a character. We have to subtract 0 as a character. Listen carefully. Fine. So if there is 2 as a string, as a character, so it will give you the 2 as a integer value if I am subtracting minus 0. Okay. In this way, after calculating this, what we will do? We will check either if this sum is not equal to the length of the substring. How can we calculate length? J minus I plus 1, just now I told. If this condition is satisfying, then we will say something issue. Okay. Bracket here, bracket should be here. Fine. So if this condition is satisfying, we will increase our count. Right? Fine, everyone? That's it. And in the last, we will be just printing the count. System.out.print ln count. Fine. And before running, we have to include import java.util.asterisk. Fine. So let's run it. So let's give the size, length, suppose 3. And then we have to give the input as a string 201. Now it's giving 3. That is correct. Right? See this? Only these 3 substring is valid. That is satisfying the condition, given condition. Fine, everyone? Just see the code. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Otherwise, we will move ahead. Any doubt? See, language doesn't matter. Don't think about the language. The main thing is logic. If you know the logic, you can code it. Everyone knows, everyone got this, because in the previous class, I already talked about the how to calculate the substring, right? The same logic I have used here, right? Just by calculating the substring, I am calculating the sum and checking the condition whether it is satisfying or not. If it is satisfying, I will be adding in count. That's it. I will increase the count. So it's all about the first question. It's pretty simple, right? Fine. So let's move ahead to the next question. It's pretty simple, right? I think no doubt. Please like the session if you're enjoying it. It will motivate me. What will be the time complexity? Yes, just let me know in the Chat section fast. Since we are running a for loop 2 times, right? Approximately n time the first for loop and second time for the second for loop. So approximately n time. So basically it will become order of n square. Fine. So I've included lots of questions. We will do in hurry, right? Great. Order of n square. Yes, yes. Just like the session if you're enjoying it. It will motivate me. Okay, fine. So let's move ahead to the next question. Those who attended the previous class, this question they will find very easy. Okay, the second question. Next question. The screenshot also I have added. The question is saying, given a sentence of a strings, listen carefully. We have now sentence of a strings. If there is sentence means there will be some spaces, right? The task is to find the whether the given sentence contains all the letters of the English alphabet. So basically the sentence will be given to you and we have to check whether this sentence is containing all the letters of the English alphabet. Either it can be in small letter or it can be in capital letter. Capital A to Z or small a to Z. Fine. If does not, suppose the sentence string is not containing, then we have to print all the missing letters of the alphabet. Missing letters of the alphabet. Okay, that is not present. Otherwise, if all the letters are present, if all the alphabets are present in our sentence strings, then we will print 0. Question is clear? We will see the example also. Then you will be getting better idea. Okay. It's fine. So let's see the example. See, some condition is also there. Input, the first and only line of a string str contains a string that may have multiple strings, okay, separated by a blank space. Fine. And in the output, what we have to show, we have to print the missing letters. Otherwise, 0 if all the letters are present, then we have to print 0. Okay. In the note section, it is saying all the characters in the given sentence should be treated as case insensitive. Question is saying case insensitive. So if you do, we need not to care about either it is capital letter or it is in small letter because it is saying case insensitive. Okay, which means that capital A and small a are to be treated as the same in this case. Okay, and it is also saying the output should be in alphabetical order. Okay, and the output should contain only lowercase alphabet. Fine. If it is if there is capital letter, then we will convert into the lower case. Okay. If none of the letter is missing, print 0 as the output. That's it. This is the conditions. Just see the example. This is string over. Okay, here to here. Fine. The 4 boxing wizard starts over the quickly. So which letter is missing? Just see. A is here, B is here, C is here, D is here. Everything is here, but G is also here. Everything is here, but J is not here. If you see, J is not there, so that's why J is in our output. M is also not there, so M is in our output. P is also not there. Fine. So that's why JMP is our output. Fine. And if you see the second example, this is in string. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So basically, in this, every alphabets are present. If you see, A is here, B is here, C is here, D is here. Where D? Yes, D is here. And F is here. Every alphabets are present. That's why it is showing 0. It is printing 0. Question is clear? Question is clear to everyone? Fine. Question is clear, right? So time complexity, maximum time complexity. See, it depend on the compiler and constraint. Okay, constraint. It depend on the question constraint. Whether it will, what will be the, what kind of the time complexity it will accept. Okay, so let's code it without doing any further delay. First, how can we approach it? So the first thing, we will be taking the input as a sentence. Okay, and what we will do, we will use a data structure. Which data structure can I use? Just let me know which data structure we can use. Any idea, anyone? Which kind of data structure? Which data structure? Like, yes. Suppose I want to solve this with the help of some, you can say, space. So which kind of space should I use? Stack, okay. Hash map, yes. So we can use set also. Why? Why set? I'm going to use set. Why? Because set is not allowed to contain the duplicate. Okay. It is possible to appear the duplicate also, right? Suppose I have created set and I am traversing the given string. Listen carefully. I suppose I is here. Okay. And if it is alphabet, so before traversing, what I will do, we will convert this string into lower case. To lower case. Okay. To lower case, I will convert. So see here, T is capital now, so it will convert into the small t. Okay, because it already said in the question, uh, the case insensitive, right? That's why I'm converting all the letters into the lower case. And I'm going to traverse each and every character and pushing into the set. Okay. Suppose T is here, H is here, every character will be here. If the duplicate is present, it will not insert into the set because it is duplicate. Then after, what we will do? Listen carefully. Then after, then definitely in the set, the missing character, you can say missing alphabet, will not be there. So what we will do, we will create a result to store the missing character. To store missing character. Fine. So for that, what we will do, I will create a string builder. Listen carefully. I will create a string builder. Okay. How can I get that missing character? I will iterate, listen carefully, I will iterate from A to Z because all the characters now in small letters. So from small a to small z, I will be running a loop and I will be checking. And I will be checking this character from A to Z. If our set is not containing that character, means that is missing character. That is missing alphabet. Hope you are getting my point. If this particular character set is not containing, our set is not containing, so that will be our missing character, missing alphabet, and I will be adding in our result string builder. Okay, fine. And in the last, what we will do, we will just simply print the string builder after converting into the string. Fine. So let's code it, then you will get better idea. Fine. Fine, everyone. So I'm removing this. Okay. Okay. Just see. The first line, we have to take the input as a sentence. Means it will contain the multiple strings. Also blank space, right? So we will write like this: string, suppose sentence is equal to sc dot, next, see, blank space is also there now. So I will write line, sc dot next line. Fine. It will also read the space. Okay, fine. Then after that, I am going to convert this sentence string to lowercase. Sentence dot to lowercase. Fine. Then after, just now I told we will traverse onto this sentence and we'll be storing to the set each character. So let's create a set of character, right? So character set is equal to new has set. Fine. Fine. Then after, I'm going to traverse for char ch. See, this is sentence string now. So I will be converting into character array so that I can reach at every character. So means I will write like this sentence dot to char array. Fine. It's fine. Then after, I will be getting each and every character and I'm going to store into the set. But before storing into the set, what we will do, we will check whether this particular character is alphabet or not. If it is space, I will not going to insert, I will not going to add in our set. So I will check if this particular character should be equal to or greater than a, small a, because I have already converted into the small letters, and yes, and if this character should be less than or equal to z. Fine. If this character is like this, then we will going to add into the set dot add this particular character. Fine. Okay. Till here we added all the characters, unique characters basically, not a space. Then after, what we will do? To store the result, I am going to create a string builder. So string builder, I am going to give a name SB. You can give any name. Equal to new string builder. Fine. To store the result. For to store the result. Fine. Okay. Then after, what we have to do? We will traverse from A to Z alphabets. Okay. And we will check whether this character, this alphabet, particular alphabet set is containing or not. If it is not containing, that will be our missing element. So for char ch is equal to, starting from character A, then ch less than or equal to z, then ch plus plus, right? Fine. Then I'm going to check if this particular character is our set is containing or not. Set dot contain. If it is not containing, that will be our answer. I will append, I am going to add in our result. So here string builder append function is working for adding. So I will write sb dot append what this particular character that is missing. Fine. Then after, what we will do? So we have to just simply print. But before printing, we need to care that we have to take care that if our string builder is empty, means there is no character which is missing, right? So in that case, we have to print 0. Na? So here I will check if sb dot length, string builder length, if this is 0, then we will just simply print system dot out dot println what? 0. You can print as a string also, you can print as an integer also, it's a choice. Or else, if it is not 0, means we are getting something in our SB result, string builder result. So we will print system dot out dot println SB, that is string builder. You can write like this, SB dot after converting into string. This is better practice. Fine. SB dot to string. It's fine. Now let's try to run it. So the first thing we have to take an input, right? So input is this, right? Okay. So the four boxing wizard, I should write, I think. The four boxing wizard starts over quickly. Starts over the quickly. Fine. So let's press enter. Now it's giving JMP, which is correct. Which is correct. Fine, everyone. Any doubt? Any doubt in this particular code? Yes. Someone saying whether we use split. Yes, you can use. Okay, everyone. Any doubt in this code? Just let me know. Does efficiency of code is important in NQT? I think yes, but sometimes I can say sometimes yes, sometimes no. It depends on the question and constraint. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Great. So you guys are watching 250 plus students, but like is only 100. Okay. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Okay, fine, everyone. Let's move ahead to the next question. You can check this particular second example also, the quick brown. Okay, it will print 0. Fine. Next question. Let's read out the first problem statement just fast. Given an array of an integer, right? Just a second. Okay. So given an array, an integer, right? Array of n integers. The task is to replace each element of the array by its rank in the array. So what we have to do? We have to replace each element of the array, each element of the itself in original array by its rank in the array. So to see the example, the input is this. This is our array. Fine. Okay. So 20, 15, 26, 298, and 6. So 20 is rank is 4, 15 rank is 3, 26 rank is 5, the rank of 2 is 1, 98 is 6, and the rank of 6 is 2. How? See, when you sort this array, just sort it. Then 6, the smallest one, then sorry, smallest one is 2, right? This one is the smallest, right? Okay. 2, then 6, and then 15, then 2, 6, 15, then 20, then 26, and then 98. So I have sorted the given array. Fine. If you see, this is the first rank, this is second rank, this is third rank, this is fourth, this is fifth, this is sixth. First, second, third, fourth rank we have to tell. Okay, indexing from 1. So 1 ranks, 2 rank, third rank, fourth rank, fifth rank, sixth rank. So the 20, the rank of 20 is 4. So that's why it is printing 4 first, because 20 is here. Then 15. The rank of 15 is 3. So that's why it is printing 3. Rank of 26 is 5. So that's why it is replacing 26 and printing 5. So in the given array, in the original array, we are updating. Okay. So 2 here. The rank of 2 is 1. So I will update 2 by 1. 98. The rank of 98, 6. So I will update 98 and I will write 6 instead of 98. So I will update 6. I will write 2 because the rank of 6 is 2. Got it, everyone? Question is clear to everyone? Now question understood? Someone is asking, will they ask dynamic programming problem like BCS? Not BCS, it should be LCS. I think, yes. LCS, LIS, coin change, unique path, climbing step. Actually, I have seen one problem in the previous year question paper and TCS. Yes. That was the question was LCS. Yes, LCS. I have seen one time. Okay, question is clear to everyone, right? So what we will do, just see. Now I'm going to see for every element, I'm going to store the corresponding rank also. For every element, I'm going to store the rank also. So means key value, right? So I'm going to use map. Okay, so I have sorted this. Fine. I have sorted this. Now I'm going to traverse onto this, the sorted array. This is sorted array, right? You can say temp. You can give any name temp. Fine. I'm going to traverse on it. So now I is here. So basically, let's create first hash map. Now initially rank is initialized with 1. Okay, because not 0. Okay, so this is our map. What I'm going to do, listen carefully. I'm going to iterate on this temp array which is sorted. The first one is 2. The first one is 2. So I'm 2 is containing in our map. Map is containing 2. No, map is not containing 2. I'm going to insert into the map 2 and the rank is 1. Rank is this rank variable I have created. Rank is 1. Then after that, after inserting this, listen carefully. After inserting into the map, I am just increase the rank. Now rank is 2. Now I will move ahead. Current value is 6. 6 is in our map. No, I'm going to insert in map and the rank. Now rank is 2. Fine. Then after that, I will increase the count. Okay. Then I will move ahead. Current value is 15. 15 is in our map. No. So I will add 50 here and the rank is now 3. Fine. Hope you are getting. I will move ahead. See, also then we have to increase the rank. Now I will move ahead. 20. 20 is in our map. No. So I will add in our map 20 and the rank is 4. Fine. I will update rank by increasing 1. Okay. Move ahead. 26. 26 is not in our map. So I will add it. And rank is 5. After adding, I will increase the rank. I will move ahead. Now the current value is 98. 98 is in our map. No. So I'm going to add 98 and the rank is 6. Then after that, you can increase. Now I will move ahead. Now I is index out of bound. We will stop. Fine. So we got, if you see clearly in map, if you observe this, we got the corresponding rank, right? The rank of 2 is 1, rank of 6 is 2, rank of 26 is 5. We are getting right. Now what we have to do? We have to just update the given this array, original array, not the sorted one. Not the sorted one. What I'm saying, not the sorted one. In the original, suppose original array is ARR. Okay, now I'm going to modify. Now I'm going to modify. This is 20, 50, 26, 298 and 6 like this, right? So I'm going to modify each value. I'm going to traverse on it. Okay, I is here. Current value is 2. What is the value of 2? Sorry, 20. So 20 is key. The value is 4. Value is 4. So means I will write map dot get. This current element is array of I. if this one is 4. So I'm going to update this 20 with 4. Hope you are getting this point. So I will run this loop on this original array, and I'm going to modify this array of I value. This array of I value, I am going to modify with the this value. How can I get 4? If I'm writing like this, map.get array of I. This is key basically. Like this, we will be going to update. Okay, now I will move ahead. Current value is 15. So map.get 15. Map.get 15 is 3. So I'm going to update here 3. Like that all. Got it? Got the logic, everyone? Okay, so without doing any further delay, let's code it. The story that I've told, the same way I'm going to code it. Okay. For the first thing, what we have to do, this is the original array, right? Then we are going to sort it, right? Then we are going to create a map and inserting the elements and the rank. Fine. But here is a twist. And then after inserting all the elements into the map, I am going to updating the rank in the original array. But original array is here modified now because I already sorted. So we have to preserve the original array, right? So what we will do? We will create a copy of this original array, suppose temp, and then we are going to modify, then we are going to performing all these steps, right? After, so then we are going to sort it, then we are going to insert into the map. Okay, so that original array order will preserve initially, because in the last we have to update. Got it? So we are going to do this. Just see. Okay. Okay. Yes. No doubt, right? Okay. So let's, the first thing what we have to do, we have to take the length of the array, sc dot next int. Fine. Then after we have to take the array's element. But before that, let's create an array. Int arr is equal to new int by passing the size. Then we have to take the array elements from the user. For int I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. ARR of I is equal to sc dot next int. Fine. So till here I have taken the input. The first step I told, we have to copy the original array into in another array. Okay, let's say temp. So int temp. Okay, we have to copy. How can I copy? You can use for loop, or you can use any inbuilt method, library function. You can copy like this. Arrays, I think clone method. Hope you know clone. We will write our array name, array arr dot clone. Okay, it will clone all the elements, all the arrays element. It will clone to the temporary array. Fine. So I have copied. Then after, just the same steps, sort it. So arrays dot sort temp. Now we have temp array. Okay, because arr array, original array, we have preserved, because in the last we have to modify, right? So I have sorted. Then what we did, we have to create hash map. So hash map storing the integer value, right? So integer comma integer, and I'm giving the name is map, new hash map. Fine. Okay. Then after, what we have to do? We have to define a rank variable, right? Just now I told in the story section, in the explanation part. So I'm just creating rank initialized with 1, right? So I'm going to traverse on the temporary array. So for int I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. And I'm going to check if the current element our map is not containing. Map dot contains key, right? So temp of I. If this is the current element our map is not containing, then what we have to do? Then we have to just simply insert into the map. So map dot add the current element, that is temp of I, and then rank. After adding rank, then we have to modify, we have to increase the rank value. So rank plus plus. Fine, right? Then after what we have to do? We have to update in the original array. So now I'm going to traverse onto the original array for int I is equal to 0, I less than an I plus plus. We have to modify, right? So how can I modify? We have to modify array of I value, each value, array of I. Here I'm writing, here I'm not writing temp, I'm writing ARR, which is original array. So array of I, we have to modify with the value in our map. So how can I get value? If I'm giving key, so I will give key. How? Map dot get key. We have to give key. Array of I. This will be our key. Corresponding element. Basically, it will give the value of the corresponding element, and it will be updating. Array of I is equal to map dot get of array of I. It's fine. And in the last, just simply we have to print. What we have to print? We have to print the rank. Okay. So in the original array, we have updated, we have already updated. So rank already stored in the original array. I'm going to print it. So for int I is equal to 0, I less than an I plus plus, we have to just simply print system dot out dot println what? Array of I with some space. Fine. So instead of writing println, let's write print. It will not change the line. Okay, it's fine to everyone. Let's run it. Map dot add. Okay, any issue? Cannot find. What is the issue? Sorry, here we have to use put method, na? Silly mistakes. Not add. There is not any add method in map. We have to use put method. Sorry for that. Now let's run it. The first thing we have to give the input. Suppose 6, right? I'm giving the elements 20 and then 15 and then 26, then 2, then 98, and then 6. Fine. Let's press enter. It's printing the rank of each value, each element. 435162. You can match the answer. 435, just see this. 435162. Okay, got it? Got this code? Any doubt in this? Yes, put. Yes, sorry for that. Map.put method. Okay, any doubt in this code? Just let me know in the chat section. Just let me know. Any doubt in this particular code? If everything is fine, just let me know. Yes, everything is fine. Got it. Understood. Clear. Great. Fine. So now let's move ahead. Fine. Don't waste time. Let's move ahead. Now the next question. This is also a previous year kind of question, right? Just see this. Read out the problem statement. The question is saying a chocolate factory is packing chocolates into packets. Fine. The chocolate packets here represents an array of n number of integer values. Fine. So basically we have array which is containing the chocolates. Okay, number of chocolates. Uh, the task is to find the empty packets, not pockets, packets, that is 0 of chocolate, and push it at the to the end of the conveyor belt array. So basically this is a standard question of lead code. Those who solved already knows. The problem statement slightly changed, right? So basically the problem statement is like that: move all zeros at the end of the array. This is basically a lead code problem, but the problem statement has been slightly changed. Okay, so don't fear the problem if you are saying a lots of text. First read out with peace, with calm. Okay, then you will think, oh, I have already solved like this problem. Okay, see this, and the length of the array, the chocolates array basically, and these are the chocolates. Okay, packets. This one, this here 0 chocolate. This is first packet containing 4 chocolate, second packet containing 5 chocolate, third packet containing 0 chocolate, fourth packet containing 1 chocolate, like that. Fine. So the question is saying the packet which is containing 0 chocolates, we have to move at the end of the array. Okay, so just see here, there are 3 empty packets in the given set. So basically this one, and this one, and these 3 empty packets represented as 0 should be pushed towards the end of the array. That's it. Just see this is input now, 4501 9050. All these zeros now appearing at the last. Simple. Basically what we have to do, all the non-zeros element we have to print initially, and the remaining space we have to fill with 0. Got it? Question is clear, everyone? Question is clear, everyone? Okay. See, we can solve, there are lots of various methods to solve this problem. Okay. You can solve with the help of using space. Okay. You can use any space to solve this problem. Without space, you can also solve. Okay. So let's say, suppose I am taking space. Suppose. Okay. So what we will do? Just a second. So what we are going to do is, so this is our array, right? So let's create first array. So elements are 4, 5, 0, 1, 9, 0, 5, and 0. Fine. I am going to traverse it. Okay. I am going to traverse it. Suppose I is here. After traversing, suppose there is I have used a result array to store the output. Okay. Of the same length. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay. So I have created result array. Without using space, we can solve. I will show. No need to worry. So with the help of space, how can we solve? I have created result array of the same length as input. I am going to traverse on the input array, and I am going to check whether this current element, if suppose this is array, if this array of I is not equal to 0, if it is non-zero, then I am going to store this in the result of which index? This current element which is non-zero, I am going to insert, I am going to add, I am going to put in the result at this 0 index, right? How can I get this index? Then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So for that, I am creating a variable index, okay, to store into the result. So basically this index is useful for result array. Okay. So here I am writing IDX index. So initially index is 0. So at the position of 0, it will add. So 4 is non-zero now. It will satisfy the condition. So 4 will here. And then again we have to add at the first index. So we have to increase the index IDX value. So I have increases. Fine, like that. Okay, so I will move ahead. This character is also array of I is 0. No, it's not 0. Condition is satisfying. So result of IDX. So IDX is now 1 because by this line. So at the 1 position, I'm going to insert current value, that is 5. I will move ahead. This is 0. So this is 0. The condition will not satisfy. It will not execute. I will move ahead. 1. It is not 0. Condition is satisfying. So at the IDX. So by this line, it will increase to 2 initially. So at this index, I'm going to store 1. I will move ahead. 9. Array of I is 9. No, it's not 0. Okay. So after adding, after writing, we have to increase now. Every time we have to increase. No, don't forget. So now in 9, so I'm going to store 9. Now I is here 0. It's 0. It will not execute. I will move ahead. 5. It's non-zero. So it will add in the result. Index is 3. So it will increase to 4 because every time we have to increase, right? So like that you can increase. So 5 current. So something is missing. No, 4, 5, 1, 9, 5. Now I is here 0. It is 0. So we will not add it. That's it. Now the remaining elements here in the result will automatically insert 0. Will automatically, because when you listen carefully, when you create an array and you are not inserting any element, then initially it will initialize with 0. Initially all the elements will be 0 when you create a new array. Fine. Got it? The same code I'm going to write fast. So let's do it fast. So till here it's fine now. Taking the input, the nums the length of the array, size of the array, sorry, and then taking the elements. Okay, so I'm going to erase this one. Now what we are going to do? We are going to traverse, but before that, let's create a result array to store the result. No int, the size is same, right? To store into the result, we need index of the result because every time we have to insert 1 by 1 position. So I have created here IDX initialized with 0 because array indexing is starting from 0 always. Now I'm going to traverse into on the given array. Fine. Now I'm going to check if array of I is not equal to 0. If it is non-zero, just add into the result. So result, which index? IDX. Don't mistake. Don't write I. Okay. Don't write I this. Okay. So IDX, I have to write array of I, which is non-zero. Fine, everyone. Similarly, then after that, we have to update the index. Right? Because every time we have to move ahead now in the result to store the non-zero values. Fine. It's pretty simple. And in the last, we are going to print. For int I is equal to 0, I less than n, then I plus plus. Fine. System dot out dot print array of I with some space. Not array of I. We have to print result, right? So result of I with some space. It's fine. So now let's run it. If any mistake, we will correct it. Okay. So what was the input? I don't remember. The size is 8. Then the elements are 4, then 5, then 0, then 1, then 9, then 0, then 5, 3, 3, 6, 7, then 8. Let's say 0. Okay. So now press enter. See. All the non-zeros values are appearing first, then the remaining are zeros. Got it? Got the code? Any doubt in this? Just let me know if you have any doubt. Just let me know. We will otherwise I will take another question. Someone is saying, sir, please do fast. Tomorrow is your exam. Yes, I'm doing fast. I'm doing fast. I'm not explaining the same question and again. Okay? Okay. So let's move ahead. See, here in this, I have used extra space. Suppose I don't want to use extra space. Then in that case, what will you do? Just see this fast. This is our array. This is our array. So I'm going to modify. Listen carefully. I'm going to modify the original array itself. Original array itself. Okay. So what we will do, we will traverse the same concept. We will traverse the given array one by one, and I will define an index. Okay. So this is our array. So right now I is here. This is 4, which is non-zero. If it is non-zero, what we will do? Just simply in the original array itself, listen carefully, in the original array itself, I'm going to write what? So basically the index here I will use idx. The original value, see, if it is non-zero, 4 is non-zero, so I'm going to store at this index idx. The same thing I'm doing. Basically, instead of creating result, I'm writing array, and here I'm writing idx. Listen carefully, idx, because suppose I is here, so I'm not going to write it here. So basically at the idx position I will be writing. So just do the dry run. Now I is here, 5. It is non-zero. If it is non-zero, at the first index I will write the same. So no need to change. I will move ahead. Current value is 0. The current is 0. If the current is 0, what we will do? If the current is 0, we will not going to execute this line. Okay. So basically we will check if array is not 0, then we will do this. Okay, fine. So here we will not do anything. Move ahead. I is here 1. Okay. So now the current element is non-zero. So I have to add. Where? Where I have to add? We have to add here. Here also. Okay. So in the original array, so that's why I'm maintaining. I have created another index to maintain this particular index. Okay, fine. You can't say directly array of I position. No, array of idx position we will write. Fine. Move ahead. Also increment the idx. Now the current value is 9, which is non-zero. What we will do? We will insert at the third index here, right? 9 here, like that. So basically what we will do, all these, see here, our array will look like this. The original array itself, 4 is here, 5 is here, and 1 is here, and then 9 is here, 5 is here, and then the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the last is already there, 5050, this one. So we have to change it. We have to explicitly make it 0 if it is not 0. 0, 0, 0. We will put explicitly 0. But in the result that we have used extra space, it will automatically initialize with 0, right? So here we have to explicitly put the 0. So let's code it. So I have removed this line, result, the same thing, taken the input and result elements of the array. Then I have defined index array. And now I'm going to check if the current value is non-zero. I'm going to add in our index in original array itself by maintaining the index. Okay, fine. And updating the index. Then after that, in the remaining position, listen carefully, in the remaining position, we have to explicitly add 0. So from where to where? In the remaining. Where should I start? I should start from where? where the IDX is present, where the IDX is present. So basically, IDX will here, right? From here to here, I'm going to run. Okay, from IDX to till the last. So from IDX, then I less than n, then I plus plus. Fine. Okay, I'm just going to insert at the IDX index what? 0. All the remaining places will filled with 0. That's it. Okay, and in the last here we are printing the array. So in here name is array. Okay, because here I'm not creating any result. That's it. So let's run it. The same values we will give. The length is 8, and you can give 4, then 5, then 0, then 1, then 9, then 8, then 5, 3, 3, 6, 7. Suppose 0 again, you can give anything. See, now we are getting the same output. That is our desired result, right? Fine. All the elements are, that is non-zero is present initial places, and the remainings are filled with 0. Got it, everyone? Any doubt in this code? Just let me know. Just let me know fast. Otherwise, we will move ahead. Next. Someone is saying, is there any mistake? No, I don't think so. Okay, next. Okay. Okay, this is also previous year. Just see. Don't afraid just by seeing the text, a lot of text. First read out the problem, then you will get to know. This is also easy problem. Airport security officials have confiscated several items of the passenger. Confiscated means taking something, anything forcefully as a punishment, you can say. Okay, in Hindi you can say jabt karna. Okay, at airport. So at the security checkpoint, all the items have been dumped into a use box array. Fine. Each item possesses a certain amount of risk: 0 level risk, first level risk, second level risk. Here, the risk severity of the item represents an array of a number of integer values. Okay, so basically we have integer array, and integer that array will contain the risk level only 0 or 1 or 2. That's it. Not apart from these elements. Okay. The task here is to sort the items based on their levels of risk in the array. The risk value range from 0 to 2 only. So you can't say 3, 4, 5, not. These elements is not allowed. Okay. So in the first line, we have to take the input as n, that is the length of this array, and then the elements, that is level of risk. The array's element is representing the level of risk here in this question. Okay. And then what we have to do, we have to sort this item based on the level of risk. Means all the 0 level of risk we have to print first. Okay. Then all the first level of risk we have to print, and then all the second level of risk we have to print. Fine. See here, all the zeros we have to first print, then second level risk, then first level risk, and then second level risk. Fine. If you see clearly, it is saying just sort the array, right? You can do like this also, just by sorting the given array. You can write arrays dot sort and passing the given array. That's it. We got. If this is allowed, you can write the only one line of code. If this is not allowed, then we have to do some another technique we have to use. right? Okay, so apart from this, using sorting technique, what we can do? What we can do apart from this sorting technique? Okay, so suppose I don't want to use sorting technique, then what will we use? If you observe carefully, all the zeros we have to print, then all the ones, then all the twos. So let's count how many zeros are there first. Okay, count zeros. Just see 1, 2, 3. There are 3 zeros. Okay, I have counted. And just count how many ones are there. 1, 2, 2. Okay, just count how many twos are there. 2 times. Okay, then what we will do? We will just update. We are going to update the given original array. This is not original. Original is this. Okay, this is original array. I'm going to modify. I am going to run a loop, means I am going to run a loop for this count 0, means 3 times. So I will print 3 times 0 first in the original array. So this is our original, right? 1, 0, 2, 0, 1, 0, then 2. Okay, so I am going to just run a loop till 3 times for the count 0. Listen carefully. I'm going to run a loop, while loop, for 3 times to print all the zeros first. So I will update by 0, I will update by 0, I will update by 0. Then after, so see, we have to maintain the index also. Okay, we will be maintaining like this, like this, like this. Now index will be here. Now we will run a loop for count 1 also. And all the count 1, all the ones I will be going to print. Here 1, see 2 times I will run, right? Because count 1 is 2. So here also 1. So here is 1, here is 1. Then after, we will run for a loop for this also. Okay, 2 times for storing the all the 2's. So I will update by 2, I will update by 2. That's it. If you see clearly, this is 0, 0, 0, then 1, 1, then 2, 2. So the first thing, we are going to count the how many are zeros, how many are 1, how many are 2. Okay, then we will run a loop for each counting. Okay, this is basically a counting sort. So let's do it. Let's code. Okay, so till here it's fine because taking the input are same. Okay, and this is for the responsible for printing, so I'm not removing. Okay, it will save our time. Okay, the first thing what we have to do, we are going to count. So let's create a 3 variable for counting 0, counting 1, and count 2. So int count 0, initialize with 0, int count 1, initialize with 1, then count 2, initialize with 0. Not 1, everything is initialized with 0 initially. All are zeros. Then I'm going to traverse the given array to count 1, 0, 0, 1, 2. So let's iterate. Int I is equal to 0, I less than n, then I plus plus. If the current value is equal to 0, if it is 0, then we will increase the count 0 variable. Count 0 plus plus, right? Otherwise, else if the current value array of I, is it equal to 1? If it is equal to 1, then means we got 1. So we will increase the count 1 variable. Count 1 plus plus. Fine. Or otherwise, else we will increase count 2 plus plus by doing plus plus. Got it? So we have counted all the zeros, all these ones, and all the twos. Then after that, I will run a loop for each counting. Okay, just see. And we have to maintain the index also. So int idx is equal to 0. Because at the starting is 0, then 1, then 2, we will be updating accordingly. So I'm going to run a loop while count 0 is greater than 0. If okay, means we have some zeros, till then we will be just update in our array. at the index idx with 0. So basically I am just writing the all the zeros initially, and then we have to update the index value, right? Okay, and if I am writing single zero, then we will decrease the count to 0, right? Because 10 already right, I have written. So count 0 minus minus. Okay, till when it will run? If the count zeros means we have some 0, then it will run. Greater than 0, then it will run. Similarly, we will do for the count 1. I'm just copying it. It will save our time. And similarly, we will do for 2, count 2 also. So just update. Here it will count 1. And here it will decrease count 1. And here should be count 2. And here should be decrease count 2. See, in starting we are adding zeros, then we are updating with 1, count 1, then we are updating with count 2. Got this? Pretty simple. And in the last, here we are printing. So let's run it. We got an error. Yes, yes, silly mistake, syntax error, less than. Okay, let's run it again. Just give the size. What was the size? 7. Okay, then you can give any value. Suppose 1, then 0, then 2, then again 0, then 1, then 1, then 2, like this. 7, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's press enter. See, all the zeros are coming first, then 1, all the 0, all the 1s, then all the 2s. So we have sorted. That's it. Got everyone? See, to solve this particular problem, there is also a algorithm. What? The algorithm name is Dutch national flag algorithm. I'm not going to discuss it in the last moment. Okay. Okay, fine. So any doubt? Just let me know if you have any doubt. Otherwise, we will move ahead. Okay, clear? Understood. Fine, fine, fine. So if you got it, just thumbs up, or you can show yes, got it, so that I will know everything is fine. Okay, move ahead. Next question. Given an integer array, just read out fast. Given an integer array of ARR of size n, the task is to find the count of elements. Listen carefully. The count of elements whose value is greater than all of its prior elements. Means, so we will take example, then you will get it. So the question is saying we have to find out those elements, count of those elements whose value is greater than the previous element. And in the note section, it is saying the first element of the array should be considered in the count of the result. So means in the, see, we have to find out the maximum elements, right? In the result, we will be adding the first element always. The first element of the array, we have to consider the maximum. Means we have to add in our result as a first element always. So let's take example, then you will get it. Just a second. If you see the in the first line, we have to take the input and okay, then array, fine. Here the first element is 7, right? So let's create another clear array. 7, 4, 8, 2, 9. The first element is 7. So we have to add in our result as 7 maximum. So basically we have to assume that this is our maximum for the time being. Okay, maximum. Fine. So H7 is the first element, it will considered in the result. That's it. Then after that, we will be checking, can we get or we are getting any greater element than 7? Are we getting any element which is greater than 7? If yes, then we will increase the count. Basically, we will increase the count. So initially the count is 0. So after taking the first element as the maximum, I will update the count by 1 and then I will move ahead. 4 is greater than 7. No, I will not update count, and also I will not update the max. I will move ahead. Now the current element is 8. 8 is greater than 7. Yes, 8 is greater than 7. So we will increase the count and also I will update the max. Move ahead. Current element is 2. It is greater than the max. No, it's not greater than the max. So I will not update the max. Also, I will not increase the count. I will move ahead. Current value is 9. Is it greater than the max? Yes, it is greater than the max. So I will update the max and I will increase the count. I will move ahead. Now I is out of bound. Fine. So in the last, the count value we will return or print. Okay. So you can see the count is 3. That is our result. Got the question? So basically it is saying the first element we have to consider the maximum. Okay. And then we have to take the after the first element we are getting any maximum. Accordingly we will increase our count. Any doubt in this code? Okay, so let's code it. The same thing I'm going to do. The first thing, we will create a max. Okay, initially it will store some any value. You can say minimum value, integer minimum value. Then accordingly we will update by giving the first value as maximum. Okay, just see this. Let's code it. So I'm removing this. Okay. So this is the input part. I'm going to create the int max initialize with any minimum value. Okay. So integer dot min value. Fine. And also I'm going to declare a count variable. Int count initialize with 0 initially. And I'm going to traverse the given array one by one. For int I is equal to 0, I less than n, then I plus plus. Okay. And here I'm going to check the condition. If max value, max variable, if it is greater than, not max, the current value, that is ARR of I, is greater than the max. If it is greater than max, then we will update max, right? With the current value, I will update. Okay, I have updated. Then we have to increase the count also. So count plus plus. That's it. So in the last, just simply we have to print system.out.println. What? Count. Pretty simple. Now you might be thinking the first element we have to take the maximum, right? Here at the first iteration I is equal to 0. Here it will check the current element is 7, array of I, the first element 7 is greater than max. Max is containing minimum value. Yes, 7 is greater than minimum value. So here I am updating. Here I am taking always the first element maximum. Got it? Let's run it. The first thing what we have to give, just see this input length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then element 7, 4, 8, then 2, 9, 2, 9. See, it's giving 3. Okay, it's giving the correct result. Fine, everyone, you can match. Yes, here we are getting maximum. Basically, count is 3. Got it, everyone? Just let me know if you got the code. We will move ahead. What is the time complexity? Basically, we are traversing the given array one by one, approximately n time. So order of n, simple, right? Fine, everyone. Got it? If you got it, just let me know in the chat section. We will move ahead. Great explanation. Okay, fine, fine. Understood. Good, 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 good. Just give me a second. Let me drink some water. Okay, fine. So let's move ahead without wasting any time. Let's read out the first problem statement. A supermarket maintains, what is saying? A supermarket maintains a pricing format for all its product. Fine. A value n is printed on each product. So basically on each product, some value is printed n. Okay. When the scanner reads the value n that is printed on the product, on the item, the product of all the digits, listen carefully, the product here means multiplication. Okay. The product of all the digits in the value and what it will be? It will be the price of the item. So basically, suppose this is item, this is item. Okay, here it is representing, here it is printed, already printed, n. Okay, suppose any value 5244, it is printed. So what will be the price of this item? So the question is saying the price will be the product of all the digits. So means 5 into 2 into 4 into 4. So 5 to the 10, 4 4 the 16. So basically 10 into 16, that is 160. So basically it is representing the price, that is 160. Okay, fine. Let's read out the another statement. The task here is to design the software such that given code of any item and the product, that is multiplication of all the digits of the value, should be computed. It's pretty simple, right? But it's a previous year question. So basically in the first line, we will be taking the input as n as integer, and then we have to guess the price. We have to calculate, we have to compute the price. How can we compute? Just by multiplying each and every element. See here, n is 5, 2, 4, 4, right? So we have to multiply each and every element, right? How? Each and every digit. How can I get in the individual digit? So you hope you know, how can I get this, the last digit? There is a method, there is a way. If I am doing the modulus with 10, the given number, if I am doing the modulus with 10 with given number, then we will be getting the last digit, right? Because the remainder, hope you know. So by this, if I am doing this, so I am getting 1, 4. Okay, I am going to multiply with result. Suppose result is initialized with 1. Why I am initializing with 1 result? Because I am going to multiply now. If I am initializing with 0, then every time 0 into something, it will give 0. Then again 0 into something, it will give 0. So if I am initializing with 1, it will not create any impact, right? So 1 into something, it will give result. Hope you are getting my point. Okay, then after that, we have to remove this. We have to remove this 4, right? Because I want this one, na? So how can I remove? To remove, we using divide. Write this n is equal to n by 10. Right? If you divide it, then it will give 524 only. Hope you are getting. This is pretty simple, right? So in this way, we will be getting the last digit by doing this, and we are updating in every time. We are updating our number every time. Hope you are getting, right? After getting 4, we will be multiplying with result. So let's code it. If you will face any doubt, just let me know, okay? So I am removing this. And also we have to remove this array part also, right? So I'm commenting, right? I have commented, okay? So it will save time. Maybe in future, in the next question, maybe it will be helpful. It will be useful. Okay, so in this line, I am taking the integer n, okay? The tag. Then what we have to do? We have to just simply while loop use till then Till when? Our number is greater than 0. Till when we have to do this? What we have to do? We have to do, first we have to define a result. You can result, answer, anything initialize with 1, because we have to multiply, right? The last digit, how can I get last digit? Just by doing, so let's say int last digit. If I'm doing modulus with 10, then you can get the last digit, right? We can get the 1 digit last digit. I'm going to multiply with the result. So result is equal to result into last digit. Fine. You can write like this, or you can write like this. Result into is equal to last digit. Fine. So it means result is equal to result into last digit. Fine. Then after we have to modify the our number n. How? N is equal to n by 10. Okay. So this means same. N is equal to n by 10. Okay. So basically this is same. N is equal to n by 10. Okay, fine. Fine, everyone. Here I am getting the every digit, and here I am multiplying that, and here we are updating our number. That's it. And then after we have to just simply print system.out.println what? Our result. Fine. So let's run it. We have to give what? What was the input? 5244. So 5244. Yes, it's giving 160. Fine, everyone. It's pretty simple. So basically, this is based on numbers. So everyone, any doubt? Just let me know if any doubt. Otherwise, we will move ahead. Just let me know. Just let me know fast. Any doubt in this code, particular code? It's pretty simple, right? When will be the next date of exam? After 15, any idea? I don't have any idea. So no doubt, right? Okay. Okay, now let's move ahead. Okay, fine. Let's move ahead. Yes, this one. Read out the problem statement fast. Someone is saying, sir, please once more. You can, this is recording now. You can just move previous, you can see. Okay. Okay. Let's read out the problem statement. The problem is saying a furnishing company, just a second. Okay. A furnishing company is manufacturing a new collection of curtains. The curtains are of two colors. See, listen carefully. The curtains are of two colors. What are the colors? Aqua, that is representing by A, and then black, B. Okay, there are two colors. The curtains colors is represented as string. Okay, the curtain color will be represented as string str, consisting of A's and B's of the length hand. So basically, we have to take an input string, which is consisting of only A and B. Okay, number of A's, number of B's. Okay, then they are packed. Listen carefully. They are packed substring into L number of curtain in each box. So basically, what we have to do? We have to pack all the curtains into L number of curtains. Okay, in each box. So basically, we have to create a number of box like this. Okay, box 1, box 2, box 3, like that. And we have to contain the L number of curtains. It can be 2, 3, 4. It depends on the question. Okay. the box with the maximum number of curtains, sorry, aqua color curtains is labeled. Okay, so the box, I will take example, then you will get the question. And the task here is to find the number of aqua color curtains in the labeled box. And see, just see the example because it's too messy. See, the first thing, we have to take a string as an input. Fine. Then we have to take the L value, because in each box we have to insert L curtains. Okay, value of L, like 3 curtains here in this. Okay, so basically here multiple curtains: first curtain, second curtain, third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like this. These are curtains colors. Okay, and then we are going to insert in each boxes. In each box, it is saying, if you are creating one box, you have to push only L curtain. Means, suppose I have created box 1, so 3 curtains I have to insert. So basically this one, this is our string B, 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 A, then B, A, B, A. So these 3 curtains I have to add. Okay, then after that what we have to do? We have to create another box. Box number 2, then again L curtains we have to add. L means here 3. So that is A. Move ahead, because in each box the maximum is only L curtains we can add. So we need to create another box. These 3 curtains I'm going to add again, B, A, B. Fine. And here I've left with one more curtain. So I will create one more box, and A is here. Fine, everyone. So what is the output? Output is 3. Means what? See, just see this. In the box 1, how many number is A? We have to find out. We have to count the A, number of A, because the question is saying we have to maximum number of A. So here count is 0. Count means here counting for A. Here we are counting only A. Okay, so here count is 0. For this, count is 3. Here there are 3 A's. Okay, and here number of A is only 1. Okay, and here number of A is only 1. So which one is the maximum? Which box is containing the maximum number of A's? So here in the second box we are getting maximum number of A's, aqua A. So 3 is the maximum number of A's, right? So we have to return this 3. Got the question? Okay, so any doubt in this question? For getting this question, to understand this particular question, any doubt? Just let me know, any doubt? Someone has still how many questions? Just one more, I think. Just let me know, any doubt? No problem, na? How we are getting 3, it's fine, na? So what we will do basically, if you see, we will traverse this given string. Listen carefully, the logic. We will traverse the given string one by one, and we will check if the box is divisible by L, means box size. Means if I, because I will be here, then here, then here, then here, like that. If I will be divisible by L, is completely divisible by L, means in the box number 1 we have to insert only 3 curtains, right? After that we have to create a new box. So if it is divisible by L, means 3, already 3 is there, 3 curtains I have inserted, then we have to create a new box, right? And then for creating new box, we will update our count to 0, because in that box we are going to count A again. Okay, so initially the count is 0 for box number 1. Then again box number 2, initialize with count with 0. Again box number 3, initialize the count is 0. Okay, because we have to count A in each box. Hope you are getting my point. So this is the condition when we have to create the new box. Hope you are getting. Okay, so this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Whenever I am getting here, I am here, then in this case, from here, we have to create a new box. So this condition will create a new box and count is initialized with 0. Otherwise, what we will do? We will just simply count the number of A's just by checking if S dot char at I, if it is A, just increase the count, right, in each box. Hope you are getting, right? So basically this is the condition for creating the new box, and also we have to update the count in which box we are getting the maximum A's. Hope you are getting, right? If I'm going to write the code, maybe you will get it. Okay, the first thing we have to take the input. I am just removing this. Okay, so here I am taking the n is the length. Okay, right? What was the input? Yes. Oh, no. First we have to take the input as a string. So let's check. So string suppose s. Okay, sc dot next. Fine. So I've taken a string. Then we have to take the L value now, like how many number of curtains we have to add in a particular box, in each box. So int L is equal to sc dot next int. Fine. Then after that, what we have to do? We have to create a count for each box, and we have to return the maximum A, right? So for that maximum variable, I'm going to create maximum aqua. I will be updating count value with maximum aqua. Okay, if I'm getting more than is. So I'm going to just simply traverse the given string int I is equal to 0, I less than n, then I plus plus. Fine. Then after that, what we have to do? We have to check either I is divisible by completely divisible by L. If it is divisible, then we have to create a new box, right? Fine. Okay. If it is not divisible, then we will be checking if the current character s dot char at I, if it is equal to A, if it is A, then we will increase the count. Fine. And here, every time when we are creating a new box, we have to update the count with 0. But before updating, we have to update the maximum aqua variable. Like in the previous box, how many A I got. In the next box, how many A I am getting. Like that, we have to update. Na? Otherwise, I will lose the maximum number of A's. So here I will update max aqua with math dot max aqua and the count. Simple. Got it, everyone? And also, after creating the last box, listen carefully. In the last box also there is only one inner. If you remember, just see the last box. Also we have to compare this. Suppose maybe I'm getting more than like maximum number of A's in the last box. Maybe. So we have to update in the last also. So here I'm going to write, after traversing whole the array, just updating our max aqua, because I want maximum is max aqua with math dot max aqua and the count. Simple. Okay, fine everyone. And the last we will be just simple printing the max aqua max. Just print this system dot out dot println what is max aqua. That's it. So let's run it. Any mistake? Yes, what is n? And we have to write s dot length, right? So now let's run it. The first thing we have to take a string. What was the string? 3b's, then 3a, then ba. Fine. Then we have to give the L value. L value is 3. Now it's giving 3 as a maximum aqua. Right? That is correct. Got it, everyone? Maximum number of A's. You have to think. Right? Fine, everyone? Fine, everyone? Got it? Any doubt? Just last, I think last question I have. Yes, two more, but I will discuss. See this question, just see this. Next question, fast. So no doubt in the previous question. Just see. See this question. Explain once again. Say this. You have given a string, right? And we have to, you have given L value. So L value is nothing but 3 curtains. We can add maximum. So maximum of 3 curtains I am adding by creating boxes. Fine. And in every box, I initialize with count is 0 to count the number of A's in each boxes, right? And also I have defined a max aqua because here count is 0, here count is 3, here count is 1, here count is 1 because number of A is 1. So accordingly, we have to update in each time, right? So, and this condition is for creating the new box. Whenever I become 3, so it will definitely completely divisible. So in that case, we have to create a new box, right? So that's why here we are just creating a new box. And then before updating the count is 0, we are storing the maximum number of A that we have counted before. And in the last also, in the last box, maybe we are getting some maximum element. So that's why I am here updating the maximum aqua in the last also. Fine. Just let's move ahead the next question. Okay, the next question is saying given two strings s1 and s2. Fine. What we have to do, check if two strings are anagram of each other or not. What is anagram? So anagram is nothing but the same characters will present in the second string, but order may vary. Fine. If you see C is here, yes, C is here also. A is here, A is here also. T is here, T is here also. Okay. So you can do. So this is anagram. So that's why it is returning true. And here also A and A, G, R, A, M. So here A is coming 3 times. Here also A is coming 3 times. N is coming 1 time. Here also N is coming 1 time. G is coming 1 time. Here also G is coming 1 time. M is coming 1 time. Here also M is coming 1 time. Means each letters is coming equally in the both string. That's why both strings are anagram. And let's take this example. Suppose rat, car. So R is here, R is here, R is coming 1 time, R is coming 1 time. Fine. A is coming here, A is coming also here. Fine. T is coming here, but T is not coming here. So this will return false. Fine. Question is clear now. It's pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. Fine. Someone is saying I didn't get the logic of I modulus R. When you iterate the given string, when you dry run basically, then definitely you will get to it. I initially 0, then 1, then 2, then 3. Whenever I is becoming 3, then we need to create new box. Okay. See, it's a pretty simple question. There are various methods. Let me tell you, there are various methods. But the simple approach is if you sort it, if you just see this, if I am sorting this, first example, S1, suppose I have sorted. So how it will look like? A, then C, then T. And I am going to sort the second string also. ACT. Yes, it is already sorted, I think. Yes. Right? After sorting, I am going to match whether these two strings are equal. If it is equal, if both the strings are equal, then we will return simply true. Fine. Otherwise, I will return false. That's it. Fine, everyone. Any doubt? This is pretty simple approach, right? There are various methods. You can use map also, just by counting each and every character, how many times it is coming in first string. Also, it is coming in second string in the same count frequency or not. Okay, you can check this. Just let's write the code. See, how can we sort this? This is a string now. So to sort this, you might be thinking you can use like this, arrays dot sort. But you can't use directly because this is a string. We have to first convert into the char array, character array. Okay, then you can sort. So I'm going to write the code, then you will get it. So what we have to take the input? We have to take the two input as a string. So let's take it. I'm removing this. Okay. So here I'm taking string S1. Then again, I'm going to take string S2, sc dot next. Fine. Then I have taken both input. Then I have to sort it. But how can we sort? Before sorting, we have to convert into the character array. So let's convert this. How to create char? This is character array. We have to give some name. Suppose S1 char array. Meaningful name you can give. This is basically a first string character array. Okay. How to convert? S1 dot to char array. Fine. So we have converted in the character array. Similarly for the second string. So I will write S2 char array. This is variable name basically. You can give any X, Y, Z, anything you can give. Okay. I'm just giving the meaningful variable name. Okay. Is equal to S2 dot to char array. Fine. After converting this, then we are able to sort it. So let's sort it. Arrays dot sort. Just pass this first one, first character array here. Okay, I have passed. Then again, arrays dot sort the second character array. Here we have to write S2 dot. Fine. So I have sorted. After sorted, it should be equal. If it is equal, then we will return true, otherwise false. So basically, we will simply print system dot out dot println. What we will print? We will be checking first if it is equal or not. We will check arrays dot equals. Okay, this is the way to check two strings are equal or not. Arrays dot equals by passing the both the arrays. The first array is this S1 char array, and the second one is S2 char array. S2. Fine. Pretty simple. It will return basically either true or false. If it is matching, if both are equal, it will return true. Otherwise, it will return false. That's it. Fine, everyone. So let's run it. I am telling you there are various methods. Okay. So let's give the input. You can give what was? I think cat and act. Okay. C-A-T, C-A-T, and then A-C-T. So it's giving true, which is fine, right? So let's run it again for different. So there are various methods. There are various methods. Okay. You can use map. Okay. Let's give another. Suppose rat and another is cat. Then yeah, it's false because it's not anagram. R and C not matching. Okay, fine. And here you can also check. Here you can add the condition. If S1 dot length is not equal to S2 dot length, in that case, always we have to return false. Always. If the length of the first string and the length of the second string is not equal, then definitely we have to return false, because these both strings will not be anagram, right? Hope you are getting. Got it, everyone? Fine, everyone? Okay. Got it now? I think no doubt. Fine. So what I'm trying to say is, yes. Just a second, just a second. Okay. So this is all about this today's class. Basically. Okay, but I have taken more question now. So you can now solve it if you wish to. This one. Okay. This is also pretty easy. This is input part. You can take the screenshot if you want. Okay. You can solve this one. You can solve this one also. Not this is the part of that problem. Input. That's it. This was the last question. Okay. So I'm just leaving you. You can solve it. Fine. So one message from my side is all the best for your exam. All the best. Fine. So this is all about this today's class. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay. So if you enjoyed, just hit the like button. Okay. So that it will motivate me and I will be bringing more session like this in future also. So that's it. So thank you everyone for joining this today's class. Hope you find it useful. Fine. So that's it from my side. So bye everyone. I'm just going to end the session. Okay. And all the best for your exam once again.